I'm Gary Lich Ying Long, a retired academic from the Nanyang Technological University of Singapore, and now a visiting professor to some universities in Asia and Europe. Although I live in Singapore now, my original hometown is in Ipoh in Malaysia. 3 of my own granduncles died at the hands of the Japanese. So, when I stand here today, not only as a scholar, but as a voice for countless Southeast Asian families who lived through the trauma of that terrible period and who never forgot the importance of justice. Wang Yalong is the protagonist of my story today, but he has no Chinese ancestry. He was actually an Indian youth named Dara Singh, a foreign mechanic, personally recommended by Tan Kah Kee. When the call came to recruit Nanyang Volunteers for Burma Road, Wang Yalong was among the very first to respond. In my interview with Dara Singh, and he told me we were fighting for China, but we were also fighting for ourselves. And history has proven that Dara Singh did not disappoint Mr. Tan Kah Kee's expectations. I've seen airplanes flying high up above and machine gun bullets going like anything. I've been chased and machine gunned by the Japanese planes. Oh, how I wish I could fly up there and fight against them instead of being helplessly pounded underground by these Japanese. And this is a report published on July 26, 1939 in Singapore Straits Times, originating from Baoshan, Yunnan in China. The man from Taiping referred to in this article is none other than Dara Singh. Within just 1 month of arriving in China, he had already become the main leader of the Baoshan branch of Nanyang Volunteers, managing over 1,000 trucks. His description reflects the daily reality for the Nanyang Volunteers. Harsh natural conditions, rugged and slippery mountain roads, a journey of less than 100 kilometers, often took more than 7 hours. And after returning to base, they would rest for only 1-2 hours before setting off again. If landslides occurred, it was common to be stranded on the road for a few days without food or shelter. Even more perilous was the fact that Japanese warplanes, numbering in the hundreds, relentlessly bombed moving vehicles along the road. Despite these extreme dangers, the Nanyang Volunteers overcame tremendous hardships, working day and night on this treacherous transport lifeline. The Burma Road served as China's vital lifeline for resistance from its official opening in 1939 until 1942, when Japanese forces occupied western Yunnan and severed the route. During these 3 critical years, the Nanyang Volunteers transported an astounding 450,000 tons of strategic supplies into China along this blood-stained highway at the cost of more than 1,000 lives. The story of the Nanyang Volunteers stands as the most committed, organized, tragic, and far-reaching act of patriotism in the history of the overseas Chinese communities. It is also a bold chapter in the global anti-fascist struggle.